That's us good. Afternoon, everyone. Sorry about the slight delay in starting today. I was out at the mall with Natalie. We were doing shopping and stuff. Yeah, that was nice. But I didn't want to rush us, which is why we're starting a little later. But we are here. It's SnowRunner time, and we are getting very close to the end of Phase 13 now. Yeah, very close. Very close. Let's move it up, actually. Excuse me. Still got throat issues. Still drinking copious amounts of water. I'm starting to wonder if this is just going to be my life now. Thanks, COVID. But hey, that's life. That's life. I am otherwise feeling absolutely hunky-dory, which is nice. It's nice to not be feeling ill again anymore. Yeah, anymore. Right. Let me see where we're up to. I've forgotten myself. Oh yes. Oh, hello, Tatterin. Oh, that's right. I was moving a few vehicles around, just to kind of tidy things up a little bit, really. So, the vehicles that were here at the logistics centre, I've moved up and around. So I brought a load of them. I brought the Zeeks back home, brought the Derry back home, brought the Tatra Force back out here. So, you know, just kind of moved a few vehicles around in preparation for today. We still have quite a bit to do. Yeah, amazingly, we're still sat at... Just push that light up a little bit. Oh, no, that's... wrong button. There we go. That's better. Push that a little further away. I need a little bit more light. There we are. Perfect. Well, perfect as can be, anyway. But yeah, we're still sat at 68%. Just over 2/3 done. Amazingly, though, we don't have many tasks left to do. We have 16 tasks. So yeah, we're actually going to start today with the Forester, as we left off with the Forester last time. So I figured we'll start with the Forester today. Start this beast up with some lights on so we can actually see what we're doing. That's better. So we were up here at this point. I basically just drove it back down through the airport, back down the route we came, back over the hills and back around to this trailer. Because we were halfway through Final Destination last time, so we're gonna finish Final Destination. Good place to go. We'll finish Final Destination and we'll finish the 2 bridges. Then we are going to have a look at the new Rezvani Scout. So let's make a start and go from there. There. Doesn't actually matter if we lose the logs off this trailer, because we have got no logs to deliver. At least not that we can't just get. So just got to drag this up the hill. That's it. Something gave there. I heard a little shunt in my headphones. Hopefully that was the logs unpacking. Wait, very. Oh, yeah, the whole trailer's gone. So, looked like it's bouncing back onto its wheels there. Yes, it has. So we've lost the logs, but that's fine. We don't need them, as I said. We're absolutely fine without them. We just need a trailer. Oh. Come on now. Up we go. There we are. Right. There we are. Right. So yeah, deliver this trailer, and then we've got one lot of medium lots and one lot of short lots to deliver. And then we'll be good. Hey, nice to see you, Bart. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you too. Literally just starting, so yeah. No, nothing missed so far. Right, yeah. I do know that there's a lot of tasks that we have not even yet got on our list. Some because they're locked behind other tasks, and others because we literally haven't even up yet. Bit more box train 2. There you. Perfect. Okay. Catch the trailer. Try and back us up. Down the hitch. Turn it on. That's it. Me and you. Actually kind of need to swing this train around. Going in the right direction. Preferably without diving into the train. Be handy. There. Ooh, watch out for that. And them. Not quite. Right. Maybe so. We've got a little closer. Do nicely. You know, the day I discovered this trailer loading for transporting logs, the day that all of my troubles went away. It really was. Okay. Just restore the crane there. And just double check these tasks. So, one lot of medium logs for that. And one lot of short logs for that. Perfect. Now the logs we need. Trailer. Interesting thing. Probably be able to make this turn. It's going to be a 6-foot turn. Yes, 6-foot turn. Right. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Oh, just squeeze it round. Beautiful. Okay. Fantastic. We're underway. So. Oh, man. Logs still in the trailer. Yep. The logs are still there. Pole there is. Hopefully the logs will still be in the trailer. What's this? Good, marvellous. Ah, good stuff. Get out of these hills. Should be the last time we need to go down this track. Well, unless there's a scouting job or something that I've missed. Yeah, once we're done with the logs, it will probably be Rezvani tank time for the foreseeable future. I want to try and get all of the scout type tasks done today, if I can. That's kind of the goal I'm aiming for. Also allow us to put the tank through its paces. I do know a lot of other YouTubers have beaten me to the punch in that respect, but I'm not a full-time streamer, not yet at least. I keep saying that to myself. I doubt that will ever happen. It's like the day that I became a full-time streamer, guys. It's probably the day that I win the lottery. You know, that's just how life tends to be. Unless you manage to get incredibly lucky, it ain't gonna happen. You know? Much as we want it. Hey, you know, what is it to win the lottery? 1 in a billion? 1 billion? I don't know. A lot. Okay. 200. That's it. Well, just enough. Wait. think we're that far from... Oh yeah, we're not far from the end of the trail. Here's the big tight uphill corner. It's a really nasty corner. Or it would be if we weren't this thing, which just decides that it's going to go somewhere. You know, actually, I do want to say one thing about the Forester. Even with the new vehicles that are coming in Season 14, I do not think this thing will lose its place in my garage. Because the new tractors that are coming, both of them are going to grip logging cranes. We obviously have the new trailers coming out as well, the new short and medium trailers, which I do believe is going to be the death knell of the current medium long trailer, because that thing is hideous. Hey Decker, nice to see ya. Yeah, the one that we just delivered, I do not think that trailer will ever get used again once the new ones come out. Two new trailers, mwah, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, whilst the new tractors can take a crane and do look nicely suited for kind of off-road modern kind of things, I think this Forester is still going to have the beat, you know. I really do. Just the 8x8 articulation is beautiful. So yeah, I mean, time will tell, obviously. There is still a lot to go now about those tractors. But I will say one thing, they do look interesting for farming. So, you know, they have that going for them. So I'll be real, I'm not a big fan of the Kyramids. I know, like, you only really use them to do farming, but even still, they just seem terrible. So yeah, I think the new ones will be a good step forwards. Right, I'm going to this trailer here. Head over, deliver these logs, and then come back. Change out the attachment for short logs. Grab those logs from the trailer, and turn in the bridge task as well. To do that. And then, like I said, we will purchase the Rezvani tank and we'll have a look at it, because I don't even... I bought it on the store, but I have not bought it in game yet, so I haven't even looked at this thing yet, so I'm really kind of eager to get to it. I know there's been a lot of talk about how it's just another small scout, it's nothing really particularly special, it's just another one for the pile almost. But there we go. But it looks promising, you know. I don't think it's going to be the best scout in the world. That is a title reserved for, I would say, the Tatterin. Need a scout, that's the only one you really ever need. Yar's pretty good as well. Oh, and the Ford also. For a scout, yeah. The best small scout is without a doubt Jeep Wrangler. So that is the bar I'm going to be testing it against. But obviously I've had some experience recently rock grinder, which was terrible. So we'll see how it stacks up. And I'll give you my 2 cents on it as we go around, because there are a lot of tasks that we've still yet to do that require a scout. So we should be able to give it some varied terrain to sink its teeth into. You'd go for the AAC, the ACC. Yeah, Decker, I actually haven't even used that scout yet. I have not had the chance. I was going to use it to do what I'm going to do with the Rezvani tank. that had been my plan, to use it for the scouting missions on this thing. Maybe we'll try both. You know, send one direction, send one in the other direction, and just kind of use both of them. So yeah, I've not used it either. Well, maybe we should do a double test today. Compare the two of them. Don't know what I'm missing. Interesting. I have been curious about the ACC because I have heard a lot of very good things about it. For what it is, you know. I mean, small scouts tend to be just scouts, but no, I have heard good things about the ACC. So yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go as well. But we've got that in the garage. I haven't even taken that out of the garage since I got it. So we'll have a look at where the scout missions are, and we'll if they are in different directions, we'll go in different directions. Test them both out. Like I said, they've got some stiff competition for the Jeep Wrangler. That thing is the bee's knees, as far as I'm concerned. Like any small scout is tested against the Jeep Wrangler, and if it's not as good, then it's not worth using. that's kind of where I'm at going into this, so we'll see how they both stack up. Okay, let's get this bridge built. Boom. Stable scout trail whilst we road. Interesting. So you're using the trailer as a stabilising factor. That's a very good idea, actually. I would like to do that with the Jeep Wrangler, but you know, that is one area that the Wrangler falls down in. Whilst it can have a hitch, the engine just isn't powerful enough to support a trailer and difficult terrain at the same time. You know, just spins its tyres. Reminds you of the Jeeps from Jurassic Park. Nice, very nice. Come on now, boy. Let's go. Grab some people on the way through. First one. Aye, this. The tank has a V8. I will say, Bart, one thing I have heard about the tank is that its power to weight is very good. It has the same engine options as the Hercules, and it's lighter. So it does have, from what I've seen, it does have very, very good kind of power to weight ratios. So See? It shan't be too long, we'll be taking it out for a test, so, you know. Just get these other set of logs delivered, and then switch straight into scouting mode. Perfect. Let's go. Swap out for the short log frame first. That should only take us a moment. Weight on the tyres there. You know, that's a funny thing about this game that I really appreciate, is that, you know, weight is sometimes the enemy, in that too much of it just kind of bogs you down if you don't have power, but sometimes weight is best friend. It actually allows you to get finding that sweet spot between the two, like studies stones. Right. Auto gear is definitely still quicker. Should be surprised. Be surprised. Going. What happened to my crane? That was good. Swung right over and got stuck. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hello there, Destroyer of Worlds. Vortices. Kind of staring on a webpage. No, you can't quite see her, sadly. Kind of in the corner there, kind of like full stare going on. Having a bit of a junkyard here at the entrance to my garage. Right. Attachment off. Let's go. Let's get them logs delivered. Right. Short log delivery time. Da 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 ba ba. Shazam! Thank you very kindly. Right. Should has actually put us up to 74%. Very nice. Right. Let's get to the garage. So many things to scroll through. Here we go. So we have the AAC, or the ACC. We'll take that out, and then to the scouts. Where is the tank? Oh, I'll probably have to go to a different region to pick it up, won't I? Yeah, not available in Eurasia. Okay, cool. We need a global map. It's just North Carolina. And we'll purchase the tank and then head back. Store. Right at the very end. Oh, wait a minute. Right at the very end. Okay. Purchase. Just purchase, please. There we go. Right. Now back to Almaty. There we are. Shake before you do that, because otherwise it's not as good. Right. Store here. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Let's have a look at this beastie then. So, good engine options. Take that. Sell that. 5-2 freeway special. Huh. I wonder. Obviously, we wouldn't get low plus, low minus with the special gearbox, but we should get better fuel efficiency with the special gearbox. Let's try the special. Go for some suspension. Most likely be taking this into the mud, I imagine. So let's go for the Jet 3 tires. Cageable. Front snorkel. Packet. Frac. Interesting. You can't have the stock bumper. What's it saying there about the safety cage? Stock category. Okay. If I can't take that off, do I just have to buy one of these maybe? Put that on. Okay, that works. This thing really looks like it should be in expeditions. there, thank you very much. Go for those rims. Right, colours. What do we have? Nothing particularly great. I suppose that one's the best one. Yeah, that one looks terrible. That one looks terrible. Special colour schemes at all, huh? No, just plain old boring ones. Okay, okay. Right, so that thing looks like it's been through the wars. Should we give it a wee body kit? Yeah, let's give it a wee body kit. That's just... I think that's been dragged several thousand miles in the wrong direction. Did I finish? I think I did. Oh, this thing has a special gearbox as well. Interesting. Okay. Forgotten about that. Okay, let's just take both of these out. Have a look side by side. There it is. I like that engine noise. That engine noise is nice. Yeah, but that's nice. That's a proper rumble. That is. Goodness me. I must say, I prefer the look of the tank. But then again, I am a massive sucker for roll cages. I just love how they look on a vehicle. This one does look rather good. Wide stance with those Jap tyres as well. Not so fond of the rear. The rear's a bit... The rear of the ACC actually looks a whole lot better to me. The rear of the tank, but front, tank definitely looks better. Yeah, look at that roof rack though. Doesn't that just look like it's driven straight out of Expeditions? With a kind of angled approach to the roof rack. That looks really cool. I like that. They've taken some styling options from that. So, let's have a look at the jobs we have for the Scout. So we have a race down here. We have a race over here, just next to the garage. We have conveyor belt inspection, which is going to be the whole thing going straight into the quarry there. Delightful. We have this job going all the way down there. We have that one, but I'm probably going to do that at the same time as I do the fuel one. But we also need this job here, bucket list. And I believe that is a stuck vehicle. Oh, is that it just there? Yeah, that must be it just there. I believe that's a stuck vehicle that we need to recover. So, I've never been down that road either, so that's going to be interesting. So, we'll start... Wow. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the AAC. I'm going to start by doing this mission here. Alright? We've got a bit of a baseline. The AAC. Goes. And then we'll switch over to the tank and go and do the other contest. First, we are going to back up Derry and the fuel. Okay, that'll do nicely. Hey, thank you! Who was that just subscribed there? Thank you very much for the subscription. It hasn't actually popped up. Or was that a follow? I'm not sure. I didn't actually get it in time. For some reason my activity feed is not actually giving me the information I need there. Right. Let's go and... Okay, see over here. That tank as well. I have a feeling that this one goes kind of, yeah, it goes along the shore and then back up along there and then along the top one. Okay, cool. Good to go. How long do we have? 3 minutes. I suppose... seconds is not 3 minutes though, is it? 240 minutes, 240 seconds is 4 minutes. Maybe that's the bronze time? Actually, good. Oh. Impressive, okay. I thought I was going over there for a second, but no, it kind of bounced back. How lovely. Put here. Gone in any seconds if we get stuck. No, that's gone. Ooh, nice. Lovely. Does handle very nicely. So. Uh-oh. This. Biggest pitfall here is just falling off. Come on, out we go. Yeah. Smack around there. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Steady on, my little beauty. Actually surprisingly stable, this thing, after driving that oh yes, after driving the rock grinder, this thing is ludicrously stable. Well, apart from that bounce there that sent me off the cliff nearly. Okay, tank. Potential second vehicle to live up to. This is an impressive little machine. Going down. Gone in 239 seconds. Thank you very much, game. See? Know where it's at. Oh.
Must go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Go, 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 go!
Too fast. Far too fast. Right. That's one contest done. Now we just have to go down and do the other one. And I'm not going to worry about fuel because we will be passing the fuel station on route. Yeah, this is like a race around the lake. Like a figure eight kind of pattern. Okay, so we need to come basically down to here. Go along, because I do believe we're going, yeah, up and round first. Okay. Oh, it's got engine pops. It's got engine pops. I'm liking this thing already just for the sound it makes, you know. Performance aside, this thing sounds amazing. Getting a bit of a drift on there. Whoa, look at that! That's nice. It doesn't actually feel out of control either going this speed on the tarmac. It actually feels like I could drift this thing. Look at that! Oh, wow. Oh! Sorry, it just sounds so good. It just sounds amazing. Oh, that's such a nice sound. Right. Top up the fuel and then we'll take it down to the lake and see how it responds. A bit of mud. ACC has a bit more fuel capacity than this one. Not by much, but little. Little is sometimes all that you need. Take it to Tennessee for the races. That would actually be interesting to see how it compares. That's got some speed. Crikey. Oh. I'm trying to remain impartial here, but the sound this thing is making it very difficult to not love it. Right. Show contest. Oh, complete during the night? Here we go. Here's where the tricky part is. Right. Put the lights on. Accept. Oh, what? I can't accept it until midnight? Lousy game. Okay, fine. What time are we at now? Okay, so we've got 6 hours to burn before I can actually start that. Ugh. Right, what task could we be doing in the meantime? I guess we'll start with this one. I do have the force here. Trade that. Okay. Which one is it that I need first, and where's it going? I hope it's this one that I need, and it's not the other one by some strange Let me just have a look here. No, no. I think I have brought the right one here. Oh, no, that's the wrong truck again. I saw Tatra and Red Force. That's the one. There we go. Do that as an intermission whilst waiting for the next DLC. Not a bad idea. Pair all scouts with that as a second try. Oh dear. She's not a SnowRunner player, sadly. She has tried the game a long time ago, but it's not her thing, you know. It's very much anything with witches in it game. Witches and cute furry animals of some sort. Yes, indeed, Bart. It's actually kind of exciting, isn't it? I think today is 197. I think. Oh, it'd be amazing if I could actually make the start of Phase 14 stream number 2. That would be good, but I think we're going to be not quite timed for that, you know. Some of this that shop supplies, of course, perfect. That's like literally just enough fuel. Whether we found actually towed the right one over here or not. I think this is the right one. Well, I hope it is, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Yes! It is the right one. Perfect. And then we should be able to flip over to... tell you what, I'll flip over to this guy. Drain some of the fuel out of the generator into this tank, so it doesn't go to waste. Drain as much fuel as possible. Hey babe, how's it going? What you up to at the moment, eh? Whoa, sign goes everywhere. Aww. Oh, you miss me. Aw, poor babe. Don't you worry, I'm going to be yours all this week. No, I'm going to be off work all this week. To give to life. I know that doesn't solve anything for right now, but... know you've been feeling pretty under the weather. Yeah, Babe's clear of COVID, but she's still not feeling very well. It's not nice. Not nice at all. There's a new task for us as well. Get it. Yeah, I know you're not feeling that great, babe. Don't worry, I won't be an age today, and then I'll be take care of you. Not stuck yet. We'll see how well that goes. Yeah, we're doing okay for the moment. Go test. Right, what is that? Brick renovation. Visit the western checkpoint. Oh, I bet these are going to spawn right here, aren't they? Because I'm pretty sure there is nowhere on the map that we can actually get bricks. So what I need is a truck with a trailer. I'm going to have to go and get one of those. Or bring one down. Actually, I have the perfect vehicle. Called, where is it? The Phoenix. You don't even need the trailer. Just a little stack on the back here. Keep an eye on the time because back to the tank. It's midnight. Do that lakeside mission. Get down to the checkpoint first, and then we'll have time, make sure it's the right point, and then switch over. I don't want to spend my time doing other tasks when today is supposed to be about the tank and the scouting missions. Check. Stop here. Lids. Oh yeah, I saw them spawn in. There they are. Bricks. Perfect, 4 of them. Right. Oh, we are very close to time, but not quite there yet, so let's get loaded. Then it should be about time. Okay. No. Up. Why don't you just nudge it? Come on. I want it to kind of sit on the end and push the other one into place. It's not going to, is it? Maybe. There we go. Perfect. Bring it down on top. Beautiful. How about that? Bricks all loaded. Now, yes, there we go. The time is right. For the tank. Oh, there's that sound again. Let's go. Actually have a look at what the gold time was there. Eight gears is very nice, isn't it, Bart? Yeah. Now, this thing has some serious left here. Yes, we are. There we go. Yeah, 8 gears is very nice, especially in the special gearbox as well. It's very good. Shoreline with no roads that a ghost dragon? Look at that! To the right there. That looks like a Chinese dragon. I think I found Nessie, babe. It's gone now. See? Nessie disappeared into the lake. Auto winch, stop being an idiot, please. Like the trees on the riverbank. Not the tree directly under my front axle, please. Yeah. Better. That. Oh. Shore diving. Oh, no, to the left, please. To the left, to the left. Everything I own in a box to the left. Oh. Bit bouncier than the ACC, that's for sure. But struggles with deep mud just like any other small scout. Frog. Ooh, brah. Got some good durability on it, that's for sure. Taking those dives and it's just kind of brushing them off, which is nice. That's the one. That's it. Pull. Rum, rum, rum. Sure. Rolls nicely. Oh. It is Nessie! Whew. Okay, that's another one done. Now we have this one here, Detour. Actually, what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to go over here and do this one. So, we need to skip back. Look at that there, there's a vehicle. I wonder if that's a task that we haven't picked up yet, actually. Certainly sounds like it would be something of that kind of ilk. Right. Yep, we've definitely found Nessie. So far, this machine is well. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I must say so far, I'm liking this. Around the giant tree trunk, Lynx. Can't go over that, not with this trunk. It's too small. Way too small. There we are. Yeah, it handles nicely on tarmac, even with the Jack 3 tyres that are like terrible on tarmac, you know? Like, still seems to have a relative stick to it. Slide. Yeah. Ah. I don't know what all the fuss is about. This is a nice truck. It's certainly not a necessary truck, but it performs well. Oh, look at that. That's great. Oh, until you accidentally put too much give on, put too much power through it. It's going around a corner and run straight into a barrier. It's never a good thing. It's got good rock climbing ability. Look at that. Bad at all. Bad. Right, let's go and check out that task. I haven't got it. Explore a part of the map we've never even been to yet. That's interesting. Careful, don't snag a tire on waste metal. Stuff. Dan or a Don. It's a Don, isn't it? Don 71. The auto shop. Where is that? Oh, back up there. Okay, that's not a bad little spot to take it. I think though what I'll do is I'll drag it back to the road, because we're kind of wanting to go up into the hills here and then kind of from there kind of over in this direction. You know, that's kind of where we're wanting to go. So if I drag it back to the road at least, to here, then I can send another vehicle down the hill to pick it up later. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Really want to have to head back the way we came when I'm kind of wanting to head forwards, you know? Yeah, Dom. It was all right, I must say. Very well, actually. Shame it doesn't have a trailer hitch, this thing. This would make this, just like the Rezvani, make good towing machines if they actually had hitches. They joined the small group of scouts that were actually suitable to haul the scout trailers. Yeah. Alas, it has no trailer support, which is a shame. Is actually not a bad little vehicle. You know, I don't think it's there. Perfect. Yeah, a nice long distance scouter actually, as you say there, Bart. The 8 gears special gearbox coupled with a good amount of fuel, you know. It's got an 80-litre tank, 80 litres on the roof as well, so it's actually got a very decent amount of fuel. I mean, it's not used an awful lot either. It's gone through that whole competition that we just did, and getting over to Don and then bringing it back over here, and it's barely used 30 litres of fuel. So it's very efficient as well. Look, my foot is on the floor right now, and we're peaking at 1.7 litres a minute. That is ridiculously good fuel consumption, you know? I mean, even for a scout, that is ridiculously slurp that fuel out of there. First check. Yeah. See how this thing does with the sun. Mountain passing. This way now. Probably took an unnecessary shortcut type there, but never mind. Oh, right. Up and at 'em. Perfect. A little bit of rock climbing here. Sounds like a Swamper RV. Not sure what one of those is, Deco, but hey, if that's that sounds kind of like like an off-roader. That's for sure. Swamper RV, yeah. That's a bit of mud. There. Fantastic. Up to the hills we go. You know what I will say, guys? This thing is incredibly responsive. You know, I kind of, unless it like hits a rock and bounces off at a weird angle, which is kind of a problem for all small scouts, to be fair. If I tell it to go somewhere, it goes there. You know, it doesn't mess around. It actually feels, despite not having the crawler suspension, it actually feels more stable, more kind of responsive than the Wrangler. Liking this. It's a fun little vehicle. Oh wow! An off-road mud-flinging V8 with tyres and drive and attachment. Good grief. That's quite a beast. That sounds like quite the monster. yeah, no, this special gearbox is really good. I know the special gearboxes have a smaller penalty for all-wheel drive, and this thing has an always-on all-wheel drive. So, yeah, that was kind of my thinking when I picked it. Other than I wanted to try that as well, just to see how it was. But yeah, I think the special gearbox is definitely the way to go with this thing. Nice. The job done. Now we get to the interesting one. The one that's going to send us into the quarry. Thought I was done with that horrible place. Yeah, the tank tyres, I've heard, are much better for not mud conditions, but yeah, we'll have to give them a go at some point as well. Right. Let's see what this task brings us. Right, off the tree there, please. There we go. Going. This end of the conveyor. Okay. Could get up there, something like that. Oh, actually no, wait a second. We don't want to go that way. We want to go that way to reach that point, don't we? That's on this side of the other side. Okay. Okay, we got a bit of rock scrambling. Test this guy out with. Up here before again. I did, didn't I? This thing does. Oh, 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 oh. No, bad, bad. Right, please. That's better. Best tyres for rock scrambling, obviously. Aha! There we are. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, definitely. I think the the standard tyres would probably have worked better because I know they have a much better kind of just off-road / rock rating than the jet tyres. Oh crikey! Now we've got to go up there. Okay, so now we kind of want to come this way. See if we can't get up there. If not, we might be able to get up that hill there. Unless there's a way up further down here. We are going to have to go around that. Fine, no problem. Just going down should hopefully not be as bad as coming up. Hopefully. Don't want to go too crazy. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Have I bottomed out? Oh, no. There we go. Beautiful. Say, that would have been very bad if I bottomed out there. That would have been game over, man. I think that might be wishful thinking there. So, we'll go maybe that way? Certainly be able to get up here somewhere. Okay, I think trying to take a shortcut up this hill is probably going to get me in more trouble. So, we'll go around. Annoyingly, but hey ho, that's a must. I would rather be on my wheels and moving forwards than upside down and having to rescue it. Wow. This way to start. Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. Okay, so one thing we've learned: the tank is not a rock scrambler. At least not with the Jet 3 tyres. Don't know how it would fare if I had different tyres, but definitely not a rock scrambler in this configuration. Now where are we going? Crikey, okay, so around here, over there. Yeah. So how this is going. I think the last couple of checkpoints are actually inside the quarry itself, so that's going to be fun. Definitely off the ridge. Very much. That's it. Oh. I scrambled down. Saying that wants to connect a winch, but don't believe it because it's not actually connecting a winch. So I'm actually going to go. Last thing I want to do is end up like in a really bad spot, you know? Okay, you know what? You only live once. Oh! Oh! Oh no. Oh, oh. Oh, come on. Come on, you little beauty. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. No. Uh-oh. Okay. That was not how I wanted that to go. Darn it all. Yeah, no, I'm stuck. I knew it. Why did I move the Z? Because it was literally right round the corner from here. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, that was a whoops. It's like sometimes you can kind of predict how these vehicles will bounce, and sometimes you can't, and I did not predict it to bounce back. I kind of expected it to go forwards with the momentum that I had and kind of go over the top of this mound. But instead it kind of hit and bounced backwards and into this kind of ridge line and then fell on its side. It's like, no, that's not how these things work. It's not supposed to be how these things work. I have the Azov 6 there, but it is definitely not in a position to come and help me. the next closest vehicle I have? And literally none of them. Yeah, literally none of them. However, here is where we take this wee beastie. Come on. How do you... What? How do you manage to sink in mud like that? I didn't even park you. Crazy little car you. Right. So here's a test for the ACC. Take this guy over to where Lost Rezvani and rescue it. How well this guy does. Oh, right. Hey, where would one of my streams be if I didn't have to rescue something from something, you know? Especially on this map. It's a bit crazy, yeah? Back to the main road, and down to the quarry. Thankfully, I don't think it should really take us that long to get there. Use the quicker route down into the quarry from the direction we're coming, so should be okay. Right. Onwards. Spicy little number, this one, isn't it? Aren't you spicy, you little ACC? Well, yes, it doesn't have as many gears as the tank, but it almost feels faster. Uh-oh. Because I don't auto shift. Oh, yeah. That's a thing, isn't it? I've never done that actually. Like, some serious mud. Not how bad the mud was here actually. Bank, yeah. shoreline. Yeah, I've never gotten the hang of auto shifting. Probably one of the only things in Snowrunner I don't regularly do. Yeah, I've forgotten all about it, to be honest. Come on, AAC. ACC. What is it? ACC or AAC? Still moving. Gotta get the old mega shuffle. It's going. Go. Yes, that is very true, Bart. It is how you beat me at in Tennessee continuously. The only race that I won in Tennessee against you was when you missed a checkpoint and had to go back for it. That's it's like I win by default. The sweetest 2 words in the English language. Oh, right, there is hard foot here. Now this kind of makes me wish I had a low plus. This is some serious mod. I think a low plus would be making a little bit more progress against me right now, but we are getting there still. There we go. Thing I've got to make sure I do now is not roll this thing. More mud pits. Love them. Love them. Love these mud pits so much. I love it when they just let me drive through them. That's the best kind of mud pit. One that doesn't impede my forward momentum. Alas, it's not to be. Oh, winch on that tree. Never mind. Better progress. Ah, back and forth, back and forth. A little bit of forward progress there. Out of the mud pit. I hate these mud pits. I hate them so much. Come on. That's better. There we go. Come on, AACC. CCA. I'm just going to start calling it something completely different now, because I can never remember if it's ACC or AAC. I think it's ACC, isn't it? My brain continuously wants to say AAC. Probably because it's easier to say. Alright. Momentum has been obtained. I've got this well, haven't I? Rock climbing. That wasn't too bad. Oh, and another mud pit. Can I round it? Let's go to the side here. Whoa, don't you dare tip me over, thank you very much, game. Not having none of that. Not rescuing 2 scouts from the quarry, that's just ridiculous. That's just not on, that is well and truly not allowed. Ah. Actual reach points again, that's nice. Great, still one more. Just a minute. Now. Where did I end up? Up there. Cool. That's it. There we go. Beautiful. Out you come. You're welcome. Right. Is this the final? It is, isn't it? Great. It's all the way down in the bottom of the quarry. Of course, it's right down the bottom of the quarry. Why would it not be? There's no other way to do this other than driving all the way down to the bottom of the quarry as well, is there? Right. Never mind, let's go. You see, if I'd been smart, I would have done this mission ages ago, so that I still had a vehicle at the bottom of the quarry when it came time to get this last checkpoint. See, I'm not that clever. Let's see how the tank copes with this mud conditions. Better than the AAC so far. Yep. Has significantly more grunt. Maybe it's just not as bad mud. I don't know. It is hard to say, guys. Hard to say. That's it. That's it. Up and at 'em. Forklifts. bad, Rezvani. How dare you bounce like that? Ooh. Okay, this is very much not where I wanted to be right now, but we're out. Ah, I hate this quarry so much. It is the bane of my very existence. This should very much be the very last time we have to go down here. Hope and pray that it is, that's for sure. I don't think my heart can take any more of it. You know? It's just, nope, I'm done. Get me out of here. Tank is certainly a lot better in these muddy conditions than the ACC. Just has more grunt available. Climb the rock Rezvani. Round it. Cretin. One. There we go. That's better. Much better. Oh. So now. Whoa, right. Could have been guaranteed some sort of actual winch point down here. I would have just thrown myself down, you know? Ah. Oh. Man, guys. It's been some... We're up to now 84%. Wow. Have 8 jobs left. 5. There are 3 left to unlock. May as well head back to this one, you know? Because we're now finished with the... We're finished with the scouting stuff for now, at least. So let's just let's see this one. Now, I know I said I'd go on till 7 o'clock, guys, but Annalie's feeling a bit lonely tonight. Not feeling that well. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll finish this job, alright, and then I'll probably call it a quits for tonight, okay, because that would mean that the next time we do Snowrunner will probably be the last time to phase 14. Definitely be able to get remaining jobs done at time, you know? So let's get these what's left is what's left, basically. should hopefully be a relatively straightforward delivery. It says. We'll just head round via the concrete thing going across country. A bit of a simpler route. Definitely a little bit top heavy. I'm going to be driving a truck again after handling Rezvani for so long. Stuff. Still got stuff like that trailer to cover there. We've still got, I believe one of the remaining tasks has us delivering some water. That's going to take a while. So yeah, I think finish this task. We should have sufficient left for a stream. Maybe. If I finish too quickly next time, we'll just switch over and play some Baldur's Gate. You know? Actually, speaking of, guys, Wednesday, because I'm off work this week, I might do a slightly longer Wednesday stream. Start a couple of hours earlier. Like that, maybe do 3 hours. Like that. See how I feel, because I'm going to be doing other things. Well, a week's holiday doesn't necessarily mean a week of doing whatever I like, which is kind of a shame. But yes, Bart. I knew that would probably perk your ears. Depending on what's going on, I might do a longer stream on Wednesday for Baldur's Gate. And also, if we finish this phase next Sunday, because next Sunday will be Snowrunner again, but if we finish early, I'll do some Baldur's Gate then as well, you know? So, yeah. And like I said, last stream? I think it was last stream. Once we do finish the Snowrunner content, I'll probably be doing Baldur's Gate until phase 14 comes out, you know? It's something different to fill the time, because I still haven't completed that. Still not a bit tall. I don't even think I've got to Act 2 yet. You know, so definitely devote a little bit of time to that, I think. Have some fun with that. Indeed. I've just realised as well, actually, Bart, that I haven't done the spider lair in Act 1, so I might go back and do the spider lair. But, yeah, I'll let you guys know on Discord if I'm going to do a slightly earlier stream. That amethyst. I want it. Yeah, that'll be Wednesday and part of Sunday if we finish Snowrunner early. And then we'll probably do Wednesday and Sunday as Baldur's Gate for a while. Until next phase of Snowrunner. And then we'll do both side by side until Farming Sim 25 comes out. or we finish Baldur's Gate, in which case I'll find something else to fill the time until farms. Whichever way it works, you know? That's basically how it's going to be. Just going to take things one step at a time. Okay, here's your bricks, people. Two, frame, cargo, 1, 2. Perfect. What's this new task then? Is that... Oh, hey, it's right behind the force. Excellent. Let's just pick this up for next time. Concrete promises. 4 concrete blocks to the garage. I believe we have to make those, don't we? Because... where's the Phoenix? Leave this place. Yeah, concrete blocks from a slab. Okay, cool. That task. 1 second, guys. I've got to check what this task is. Is this one I've not picked up, or is this just... I have picked up? Or is that just a random zone processing workshop? I don't know, guys. But what I do know is that that's been a good amount of progress. What did we start on? Was it 60, 68? So we've put 18% on there? Yeah, 18%. Nice. So we have 7 tasks left. We'll tackle them next Sunday. And like I said, I will see you guys on Wednesday for some Baldur's Gate. So, till then, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. So, until then, take care, stay safe. Catch you later. Bye for now, everyone.